Even though previously many fans doubted the success of the One Piece live-action adaptation, it turned out that all of that was refuted when this series was successful. Being a live-action adaptation of One Piece is one of the ambitious projects that Netflix has successfully worked on. As we know, Netflix often presents live-action adaptation projects from anime or manga. And Netflix's live-action adaptation projects are notorious for their failures. Not a few live-action adaptation series projects ended up having to be cancelled after the failure of the first season, but apparently not with this live-action adaptation of One Piece, which can also be said to be the first Netflix series adaptation to achieve success, and one of the main reasons why this One Piece live-action adaptation was such a success was the big role of the creator, Eiichiro Oda. Oda-sensei is known to be very active in the development process of this project. Oda is an important figure in decision-making. The huge success of the One Piece series for more than 2 decades has made Netflix interested in presenting a live-action adaptation project. However, then Netflix managed to prove that they could do it. There are several reasons why One Piece live-action can be successful. First, abundant production funds. In working on the One Piece live-action project, Netflix did not hesitate to pour large funds into the production process. According to various reports, Netflix does not hesitate to spend millions of US dollars to produce just one episode. $18 million per episode to be exact. Wow, that's a lot of money. These funds are used for various things. Examples include paying the crew, paying the actors, and what is most extraordinary is that these funds are used to build the ships that will appear in each episode, and the result, as we can see, is that all the properties that appear in each episode are very, very extraordinary. With a budget of $18 million per episode, One Piece is one of the most expensive series adaptations. The combination of stunning visual effects and CGI produces a stunning work. Everything from the giant pirate ships to the various cities featured are all real. The reason is that Netflix is serious and tries to present stories as realistic as possible. And they proved this seriousness with very satisfying results. An example is the Straw Hat Pirate Group's ship, Going Merry, which is very similar and meets the audience's expectations. Apart from that, several other iconic ships also appeared, such as the Baratai restaurant ship and the Garp Navy ship. Second, selection of the right actor. Netflix is conducting strict auditions to find actors and actresses who will play roles in this live-action adaptation of One Piece. The search for actors for this live-action adaptation has been going on for quite a long time. Then around 2021 it was finally announced which actors and actresses would play the main characters or characters who would appear in the first season. These actors are Inaki Godoy as Monkey D. Luffy, Makenyu Maeda as Roronoa Zoro, Emily Rudd as Nami, Jacob Romero as Usopp, and last, Taz Skylar as Sanji. When it was announced, fan responses regarding these actors and actresses were indeed mixed. However, most fans think this is the right choice, especially for Usopp. Third, nice timeline. As we know, this One Piece live-action adaptation presents the East Blue Saga storyline. This is the storyline where the Straw Hat Pirate Group was first formed, and how Monkey D. Luffy recruited other members such as Sanji, Nami, Zoro, and also Usopp. In the manga itself, East Blue Saga takes 100 chapters, while in the anime version it takes 61 episodes. When the first trailer was released, many fans gave a positive response regarding this. Netflix also said that fans welcomed the first season of live-action One Piece, which only presented the East Blue Saga story. According to fans, this is a good thing because Netflix doesn't force them to present many stories in one season. If the first season is a huge success, it is not impossible that there will be a second season. Fourth, staying true to the original story while making changes that make sense. When adapting an existing story into a different form, the goal is to find a balance between original material that works and changes that make sense. Luckily, One Piece succeeds in this regard. The overall plot can be said to be identical to the original anime and manga, like Luffy's journey to become Pirate King, as he increasingly discovers new crew members such as Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji. Changes also occur in the structure of the story that has been prepared. Later, Arlong appears as the main antagonist throughout the first season, different from the original manga and anime. This can be seen by providing more connections between the characters and other villains such as Buggy, who is very prominent in this show. With all these elements, Netflix's One Piece is proof that live-action anime adaptations can be successful if they pay close attention to the source material. This success gives great hope for the almost certain upcoming second season, where fans can expect even bigger and more awesome adventures in this pirate world. And hopefully the second season of One Piece live action, which will reportedly be released in August next year or early 2025, can match or even surpass the success of the first season.